Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here again with Diggity, a third dual commentary, if that makes sense, for the day. We're going to be finishing off this half of the MST group that we've been working on. This season rather, they decided to split it up into different days. It used to be that they did the entire MST group on a single day, and now they do the first 3 games on the first day, and then I'm assuming... I haven't actually looked at the schedule, but I'm assuming that they're going to do the last 2 games on a second day. And so this is the winner's match, and it's the last match of the day. And this is Kwanro versus Pure. Kwanro beating Lomo in a very nice little aggressive timing attack. Lomo was trying to go for a mech expansion build, and Kwanro just 2-hatch hydra'd him to death. And Pure... finally beat GG Play in a very long, interesting PvZ as well. So Pure just coming off of a nice little PvZ win against GG Play. Should be prepared for this.
Yeah, I really had to go to the bathroom towards the end of that match, and I know that might be a little bit too much information for people, but watching that drag on was really annoying. I was like, come on, just GG already, man. Just GG, because I felt like that game was over as soon as Pure was able to take his 3rd base and GG Play wasn't able to didn't do anything with the 3 bases he had. So I don't know. Anyway, this match should be fun though. It's going to be on Carthage 2, which I have no idea how this differs from the original Carthage. Lomo is, because I actually haven't seen a game on this map at all. So, but we do have Pure bottom right hand corner, White Protoss upper left hand corner, Kwanro as Teal Zerg. And it looks like the commentator's excited about something. I'm not quite sure what.
I have no idea either. Yeah, I haven't been able to find
there we go.
Oh, there we go. It's cheese.
We can't see it. Stuff they can see, we can't.
I like cheese. This should be interesting. I wonder what he's going to go for here. Well, I mean, probably proxy gates of some kind. Sometimes, well, we'll find out, I guess. But Kwanro, he likes to go for very early pools, so he may be prepared for this theoretically, depending on what he does. Let's see. What is it? Is he going? Oh, wait, what's going on? He's got larva saved up. I'm not sure why. Is he? I don't see an Overlord egg hatching though or anything. There he goes, early pool.
There's the pool.
So is that even a 9 pool? I think.
Yeah, that's a 9 pool.
Wow.
That is a 9 pool.
It's not gates, it's going to be a cannon rush. Oh my god, he's building the forge in Kwanro's choke. Oh my gosh, and he's almost expecting Kwanro to not build a quick hatchery in a way, because if he had sent a drone out for a 12 hatch, then he would be fine. He would be scouting this right now. But he does have a pool going down pretty early, so
White guy.
Shout
out to him.
This could be really good. If he could probably put a gateway in that gap to block any drones or Zerglings from getting in there. But if he gets Zerglings out quick enough, he may still be able to take things down before the cannon comes in.
I don't know. I think you can lay that gateway on the front, and the Zergling's coming down now, but that first cannon will be finished, and that gateway will be in the way. This is some nice cheese. I don't know if it'll be successful or not, but we'll see. That speed will kick in. My question is what will Kwanro do to respond? The thing is if Kwanro just sits... I don't think he does. If he sits back, though, and doesn't attack that, I'm not quite sure how badly it'll really hurt him, ultimately. I think he can just wait for... Now he knows about it. I think he can just... Yeah, because this is the thing, is even though this is cheese, he's not having any economic damage done to him. In the meantime, that's a pretty big sacrifice on the economy on the opposite end. He should be able to get speed up fairly quickly, and he can do something like this, maybe. Use a drone to kind of go in and take that... Well, no, because there's that gap there. Looks like he's thinking about creeping his way out to take that down.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I don't like cheese that doesn't do any economic damage or doesn't and just lets the opponent sit back. Not to say that I feel that Pure is not in an advantageous position. He is in a very advantageous position. But this is giving Kwanro an opportunity to sit and kind of think and work his way out of this. I'm not sure I like that. So the Zerglings, it looks like what Kwanro's plan is to send in a lot of Zerglings to get a... I'm not sure what that was. but to
think he
get
was
a creep
testing
colony to build in the
testing to
meantime.
see if the door
Getting
was
the
sealed or
range.
not. Because if the door wasn't sealed, he could have broken out and killed that cannon, and that would have been it. And I
Yeah.
think that's what he was testing. But yeah, once he gets his sunken down, he'll be able to take out the forge and gateway slowly over time, and then in the meantime he'll be able to build Zerglings for a counterattack or whatever. I'm surprised that he hasn't built another hatchery though, and like you said, try and keep his economy going for once he finally breaks out of this. Oh, there is a cap at the top!
Oh!
Oh no, he runs them all out! He runs by 6 or 7 Zerglings get out, and a cannon going down immediately in Pure's main base. I'm not sure if that cannon's going to get in time. Oh, the Zergling's getting stopped by the building in the middle, so they're not going to be able to get to Pure's base in time. But the Sunken Colony is going to work on those buildings now. But look at this, 5 drones on minerals. Wow, Kwanro has not produced a single extra drone for those Sunken Colonies. He just pulled them straight off. So Kwanro is not in good shape here. But here come the Zerglings. They actually do get in there. Oh, the cannon warping in at just the right moment. Wow, that was close. So I think that's probably game because I don't see Kwanro has no economy right now.
He will be able to take down a gateway though, and probably these cannons shortly after. And Pure, in the meantime, does not have any defenses at his main base. So I think the key here is actually going to be, what does Pure do next? I definitely don't think he's won this match by any means. Looks like that layer now going up. Because as soon as this gateway goes down, Kwanro's going to wipe out everything that's there. He's just going to rush in, take it all out. Now he's got a second hatchery. And so the question is I guess what can Pure do with this gate? Well, he's not going to be able to get that gateway up at his main. It doesn't range. I think that's what Kwanro's been doing actually this time. He's just been testing that range with those Zerglings. Now he's putting that gateway to the back edge. But now basically Pure having to reset everything. He's going to lose those 3 cannons and those 2 zealots. He's not producing any zealots in the meantime. And Kwanro, even though his economy's been a little bit stunted, he's going to be able to wipe all of this out. So it almost feels like somewhat like a reset. And I don't know that Kwanro is going to be in an advantageous position right there, but at the same time I don't feel like Pure ended up ahead at all with this cheese. So the question is again, what does Pure? It looks like he's putting a Stargate down. How successful will he be with that Stargate now? How many Overlords will he be able to kill with that first Corsair? And it looks like Kwanro's sneaking up again. He's going to get some hits, and he might even be able to take that Stargate down.
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to get that. Oh, let's see. He takes out a probe or 2. But yeah, it looks like he is going to be able to just be annoying and take out that Stargate eventually. I don't think he's going to be able to get a Corsair out before the Stargate does die. Well, unless Kwanro backs off, which I was surprised. I thought he was going to bring those Zerglings back to try and surround those cannons, but he's decided not to do that. In the meantime, somehow Kwanro managing to, despite only having like 5 drones mining, has managed to get a lair up, another hatchery, and now he's getting a spire down. So it looks like it is kind of a miniature version of a normal PvZ, I guess, where instead of going for a second base and a third hatchery and a spire, he's going to have a spire off just of 2 bases and probably going to be able to get Scourge out to take care of this Corsair before maybe even before it kills a single Overlord.
3 gateways. So
Wow.
Zealot Corsair, I guess, off 1 base. And this is going to be really weird versus Mutalisks, which are inevitably coming.
Versus 1 base Mutiling.
Anyway, so 1 base Mutiling, and we'll see how this pans out, I guess. The Zerglings are able to scout that out, so Kwanro should be able to react. But this is the thing, is will he be able to react? Because he doesn't really have access to his secondary. Will he have the economy to fend off whatever's coming? He still has those 4 Zerglings being annoying, almost taking out that Zealot there. And a cannon able to take out 1 Zergling. That's now there's that Dragoon. That should be the end of those Zerglings. They're going to have to run away. But yeah, Kwanro, he's going to have to get it all done with Mutalisks off a very poor economy. And it looks like a Citadel of Adun going down. And another Stargate. Wow. Canceling one of the gateways to confuse Kwanro. This game is awesome. I love this game already. So switching to 2-gate Ser DT is my assumption at this stage. 2-gate Ser DT off 1 base. And I think he's going to take his expansion as soon as he cleans these Zerglings up, since he's still got Kwanro somewhat pinned in. But he knows that Kwanro basically has to go to the air. Maybe, because Kwanro actually looks like he's moving that Overlord there to kind of sneak Zerglings out. But yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, I don't think he
Very
has the money.
interesting. No, it's going to be speed. You're right. He doesn't have the economy for DTs on the side. He would have to take a second expansion to do it, and he hasn't done that to this stage. Oh! What was that? What are the Scourge doing? But yeah. So Speed Zealot with Corsairs overhead. So yeah, this is gonna be fun.
This is definitely interesting. Oh, is he gonna get the Corsair? Oh, Corsair running around in circles. It looks like that Corsair is probably gonna be able to get away, although for how, yeah, it's gonna be able to run back the cannons. But I mean, Kwanro is still at one base. Is the problem here? He's moving his overlords. He did go for slow drop. He did.
See?
Oh my God! He went for slow drop. I didn't think he had the money for drop, but he did. He went for slow drop, and now he's got a den out as well. Who knows what he's going to do with that? But he's able to get Zerglings out of his base that way, and unfortunately throwing
Reveals
them away
it, though.
on this group of Zealots. Look at that! Oh man, 2 Zealots with like a few hits left on them. That's just sad. And he's trying to sneak this base. Oh man, you can see Kwanro looking very, very depressed there. No, I'm just kidding. You can't see anything on his face, but I mean, there had to be disappointment in his heart when that secret base got scouted out, because that was a really clever idea. You know, he's stuck in his base, put the pressure on with air, and then try and go for a slow drop, get a secret expansion somewhere. That's just too bad it didn't work out. But I don't know. Now I'm going to have to say, I mean, yeah, Kwanro was still in it before, but Pure is now starting to macro up his ground forces. He's looking pretty good, although now there's lurkers out. How did... it always amazes me, just in general, how programmers manage to find the money for all the things that they come up with. It's like, how did you manage to find the money for lurkers amidst all this time? Wow, a lot of Scourges going down, only 2 Corsairs dying, and it's going to be a slow lurker drop, and it was going to kill off. I wonder if anything was in those overlords or not. Oh, probably
I'm sure
they
there
were.
was.
Oh, jeez.
Kwanro's lost. Yeah, this is the thing. One base Zerg versus one base Protoss. One base versus one base Protoss is ahead, because Kwanro wasn't able to do any damage to those Zerglings, and he wasn't able to break out. This 2-gate Ceres is super strong. He doesn't, and he morph lurkers, leaving him Hydralisk glow. Pure playing this really well, and honestly with those, because he saw those 3 gates earlier, he's thinking I'm going to be facing a lot of speed zealots, so I need lurkers to counter this. And with that, canceling that, putting up that second gateway, brilliant maneuver. Now robotics facility to get observers, but that observer should be it. And now it looks like he's going to take his expansion. Yeah, that observer should be GG. Kwanro had that one shot with that slow drop, and once that was revealed, that was game. Now, where is he getting this? The resources for this? An Overlord trying to run away. It is speed upgraded. Corsairs, so many Corsairs that just don't care, particularly with that weapon 1 upgrade though. But yeah, Kwanro is so far out of this game.
Yeah, this is painful to watch here. It looks like he's gonna go. He's got speed upgrade on his Overlords now. While the Corsairs are distracted, he's gonna try and draw. Oh, are they gonna get over there? Oh, he's heading towards the Overlord's location. Oh my God! Oh, they stopped! They stopped! Oh yes. So the Overlord with the 2 lurkers in it is gonna get away, and then the Corsairs actually scout that route just a little bit too late. So Kwanro may be able to get some lurkers dropped behind the lines, behind the supply lines of Pure, and if he can do that, get 1 lurker behind each mineral line, he might be able to buy enough time to get back in or something like that. But I don't know. Observatory is coming in. He's going to have observers pretty soon.
Twice as many, because he used twice as many observatories.
What's that? Did he
that
build
should be
2
the way it
observatories?
works. He built 2. He's got another one behind.
No, whatever.
Oh, lurkers dropped shallow.
Oh,
come on. Looks like they're going to be able to go back. That's not going to last very long, because the lurkers are going to end up trapped back here. All that's really going to do is deny that second expansion for a bit. Maybe not. Oh, he did manage to get 1 lurker still in there. But again, I think it's just going to be a matter of getting observers. See, there's the 2 observatories. There's an observer, so that'll be that. Run, lurker, run!
That's really random.
It's poor lurker, scrambling for his life, getting in that far right corner just to die.
If
you're going to die, you might as well do it in a corner alone. Now Kwanro has some forces out of nowhere, going to go out for another drop. Again, I think Pure should be able to clean this up without too much trouble. He's got those 3 cannons on his front door now. This has been a really fun game to watch, I gotta say. Very unorthodox play, and this is the way you want to see it against two decent guys. I'm not going to call these guys super high quality. Pure is bordering there. Kwanro has never really been able. He's made some threats. He's gotten to rounds of 8, but he hasn't been able to really pick up his game past that. I think being a B-level player. Now the Corsairs do their work, run up and just absolutely devastate the Overlord lines. They're so annoying.
It's such a painful position to be in, to like have no overlords and to like not be able to get overlords, and you can't get Hydralisk to protect your overlords because you don't have any overlords. Oh man, and Kwanro hasn't had more than like 4 overlords for a while now, and still at 1 base and Pure at 2. That's definitely, I don't think there's any way back into this game for Kwanro now. He's desperately trying these little drops, but I mean Pure just he's got 2 Stargates. He's got enough money to spare that he can just burn Corsairs on these random little suicide attacks to take out Kwanro's overlords and keep him shut down. And yeah, second base up and running now. Squad of... Oh no! That is harsh. Oh man. Building a Nexus at Kwanro's natural. That's... Oh.
That was a gateway, actually, so it wasn't a Nexus.
Oh, no,
he wasn't being cocky.
My bad.
He is showing off the bling by having that observatory up. He's like, yeah, I can build 2 observatories, but he's not... Yeah, you didn't put down the Nexus there to be a complete jerk.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's gateways. Proxy gates, which is completely acceptable. That's a valid tactic.
Yeah, that's
Pure doesn't go out like that. Or
man.
do that to people? Anyway.
Well, anyway, it's...
but that's going to be game. I hate to see Kwanro out because he's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, well, you can still, on the second day of this, he could still win the final match against whoever wins between Lomo and GG Play. You know, he can still make it out of the group. But that unfortunately means that Kwanro and Lomo can't both make it out, which is what we were hoping for. So Pure advances. Wow, kind of an underdog. I mean, he's been doing well and decently in Pro League and stuff lately, but... you know, not a big name player advances out, and you know that's how the big names come about, as they prove themselves in the early stages and just force their way through. So, but anyway, Kwanro still has a chance. I'm rooting for him, even over Loma. I like Kwanro a lot. Hope he does well. And just too bad. That was a really nice cheese, really well done, really well executed, and you know there just wasn't a whole lot he could do. Once he got trapped in his base, he was just kind of screwed in the long run because he couldn't get an expansion. So GG, thanks for watching.